The left foot of the Sphinx is a door to a chamber that has never been opened, and this chamber has been named the Hall of Records, as it's believed to house ancient documents, scrolls, and some say it even contains information about the lost continent of Atlantis. Truth is, no one really knows for sure, and some people believe this to be a myth, but seismic and geological surveys have confirmed it does actually exist. But what it contains has to be left to the imagination until the door is opened and we can find out for sure. But that's where the problem lies. It probably won't be open for a very long time.
Why? Why though? I want to know. I want to know why it won't open. That's stupid. Someone's going to open it very, very soon. Maybe it's to do with the structural integrity of the Sphinx. Like if they opened it up, then like everything would crash down. If you put a door to a chamber that you don't want people to go down, why'd you put the door there? Like just build a concrete wall to seal it in. You know? I am skeptical of this one. How do they know it's there? Okay? How do they know? I mean, probably because of the radar technology that we have. So, like, they probably could guess. But, and there's a door, so. Anyways, we're just gonna retract that statement. I think that's silly. I think they should just open it.
Famous for its terracotta army, this huge mausoleum was constructed over 38 years,
So cool.
from 246 to 208 BC,
Wow.
and it took around 700,000 people to build it. It's absolutely gigantic, and still relatively unexplored, and the door to the Emperor's Chamber has never ever been opened.
Open it.
Now there are two reasons for this. The first reason is it's said to be too dangerous.
Why?
Archaeologists believe it's booby-trapped
Oh.
with pressure-sensitive crossbows and lakes of mercury, and they basically
What?
believe opening the door could get someone killed. The second reason is preservation. Some previous archaeological finds in China have been damaged or even lost entirely.
I love that. I love lakes of mercury. What? Like, how do you even think that? Yeah, like, I hate how, like, my first instinct is like, open it up. I want to see what's inside because I'm just curious, you know? Like, I would be the kid that would, like, be like, hey, don't open this present until we get back. And then I'd open the present. Actually, probably not. I would probably wait because I'm way too good of a student. You know what I mean? You know, but I want to open that up. Let's see it. Let's see it. But I also don't want anybody getting harmed in the way.
To climb into his attic and see what he may find up there. He found what appeared to be a soundproof room. It had soundproof walls and soundproof floors.
Creepy.
There was a spot that might have been a bed at one point. It was too small to really crawl into, so we're not sure who could have slept there. He then noticed a bunch of tapes hidden in the attic.
Creepy.
Whenever someone finds secret tapes, he automatically assumes they're of something horrific, right? Well, this guy did.
Yeah.
He tried to play the tapes, but they wouldn't play, so he turned them into the police.
Yep.
The police never released information on
So
what was
annoying.
in those tapes.
So annoying. I hate that. That would suck. Like, hey guys, I found these tapes. Can you let me know what's on them? And they never tell you? That's gonna plague you for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. That's so stupid, so selfish. So selfish. It's like finding treasure and being like, hey, I found this treasure. Can you tell me who it belongs to? And they never let you see what's inside. Rude. Also, soundproof room. I don't know why this jumped into my head, but I was like, that'd be kind of nice. You know what also is soundproof? The walk-in fridge for servers. When you're having a really bad shift, you just walk in and you're like, ah! And then you close it and then all your emotions just stay in there. If you didn't know that, walk-in fridges at restaurants are soundproof. Hey everyone, welcome back to Top 10 Central Dark. I'm your host Rachel Fisher and today we are talking about scary doors that should stay locked. Or that should remain locked. I think I said the title wrong. But you're gonna figure out that I'm probably curiosity killed the cat on this one. I just wanna know. Unless it's a basement door. Because you know that if you go into the basement, there's probably like 99% chance that there is a demon haunting the basement. So just don't open it. Or there's a murderer down there waiting for you. That's the rule of every horror film. But if it's like a door anywhere else, you got the go ahead from me. Go ahead, check it out. It could be the secrets of Droon. Could be a magical doorway to a wonderful land of fairies and awesomeness. Open it up, check it out. That's what I would do. Let's go.
Guy rented a new apartment. He said it was pretty nice and he got it pretty cheap.
Decent.
I was pretty disappointed with the bedroom. It's pretty small.
Then he said
cool, though.
once he got in there, he realized why it was so cheap. He saw a trap door on the
Shut up. That
At
is
first,
an
he thought it was
addition.
there for extra storage. But once he opened the door, he saw there were steps that led to a secret dungeon.
Don't go in there. What? dungeon?
but I've explored asparagus.
He climbed down there and was amazed at what he saw.
What'd you see?
It appears to be an old cell or prison of some sort.
Oh no. So that kind of violates the rule of basements. Basements, obviously, terrifying. Don't go down there. Right? The only reason somebody would have a trap door is one, to escape anything, and two, hide bodies.
Outdoors, we can't get into rooms. Just try and imagine how annoying that would be. But sometimes, what's in a room should stay locked away, and on those occasions, it would be wonderful if there was no door and the horror within was trapped within 4 impenetrable walls.
What?
This is one such room we should have never gone into. One day in 2010, a couple in England noticed a strange metal grid in their home that they had never really paid attention to before.
I'd be
They
so
opened it up to reveal a cellar they had no idea they had.
It's a basement. We
But
know the
once
rule.
they flooded the cellar with light, they found it was so much more than
that looks
just
like a
cellar.
chapel.
It was a chapel.
Ah!
They had a secret chapel inside their own home.
Nice. Nice. Pray for me. I love, okay, England, and we don't get this in Canada, man. It's like the oldest thing we've got is maybe like 1800s, like maybe late 1700s. But like, you don't get that, you know what I mean? You could like be digging your garden and find a Viking burial ground, you know what I mean? And then you find a house and there's a chapel that they just built over it. Like, what do you mean? That's so cool. Also really creepy, I understand. Again, it violates the basement rule. We don't go in basements. But, ooh, I couldn't resist.
Despite being open as a San Jose tourist attraction for 9 whole decades, yet another secret was found
Winchester?
back in 2016. We thought we knew everything there was to know about the Winchester
Knew it.
Mystery
Knew it
House.
was Winchester.
But that changed when Walter Magnuson, general manager of the Winchester Mystery House, started working. After he went on the guest tour of his new domain, he noticed doors that were boarded with locks that just had skeleton keys. One of the rooms had been closed since 1906, and upon entering all those decades later, Mr. Magnuson found the room to be an absolute ruin. The whole room had been smashed to pieces. There was debris everywhere.
Well, they were constantly under renovation because she thought it would help trap all the spirits that died from the Winchester rifle. But, like, so it makes sense that that would be a destroyed room that they just covered up. So I'm not really that scared of that one, if I'm being quite honest.
After smallpox was eradicated, the World Health Organization ordered that the last remaining live samples of the virus be stored away in laboratories at the Center for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta and the Russian State Center for Research on Virology and Biotechnology. These labs are not to be touched unless the samples are needed in an emergency. But keeping these viruses is so dangerous that the governments have considered destroying the labs altogether. Smallpox causes fever, convulsions, and painful blisters, and has a very low survival rate. It would be a disaster if it found its way into the public. That's why the doors to these smallpox vaults are sealed and protected, so that the viruses that lay inside can remain dormant.
Yeah, I actually know about this and I think it's really, really interesting, and I think it's smart that they do that because if you have a sample of the virus, that like gives you a chance of developing a vaccine for it. And I think if we did get rid of them, that's not the right choice because then you ruin all chances of like getting a sample unless you like take it from like an actual infected victim. It's like probably the safest way to maintain a sample. Maybe. If you guys know more about this in the comments, let me know. But I actually, yeah, keep it locked. Don't do it, but unless it starts to like come back up again. It's good that we got them. It's good that we got them.
Door should be, there's a stretch of empty wall. But if you knock on the wall, you can tell that there's definitely a room concealed behind the plaster. This is where the door to 873 still stands, sealed up, so that the hotel workers and guests alike can never enter it. According to legends, a married couple and their daughter checked into the room and never checked out. In the middle of the night, the husband went crazy and attacked his wife and daughter before taking his own life. The hotel renovated the room and started checking in guests again. But then they started getting complaints that guests were waking up to terrifying screams and bloody handprints on the walls and their beds.
Yeah, hey, I learned about room 873 recently. There's also a bride that dances alone in the ballroom and a bellboy named Sam who was so good at his job he didn't want to leave after he died. Super, super cool. Every layer of the Alberta Banff Hotel has rooms that go to 73 except for the 8th floor. Spooky. Love it. And sometimes you can still see like a little girl, just like in The Shining, like, except she's not a twin, wandering the halls near that room.
Mausoleum was constructed in 1631 by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved third wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Arches along the eastern side of the building indicate that another row of rooms lie hidden below the 1,089 known rooms. It's believed that there are hundreds of rooms enclosed behind the sealed arches. In addition to these hidden rooms, there are hidden floors above the grave of Mumtaz Mahal. When viewed from the riverside, it's revealed that the 4-storied marble structure has 2 more stories. It is believed that all of these hidden chambers in the Taj Mahal could contain riches that were to be kept away from prying eyes.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Yeah, I would keep my riches there. I'd keep my riches behind impenetrable walls that only I had a key to. Absolutely. Or, other theory is that her grave actually opens up to a door because his wife is actually a vampire and she needs some places to, like, you know, wander around.
In Kerala, India, there's a grand structure known as Padmanabha Swami Temple. It was created in the 6th century and built upon until the 16th century by the kings of the Travancore royal family.
Man.
The vaults sit behind ornately designed solid doors. 5 of these doors were able to be pried open, and inside they found $22 billion worth of treasure. Vault B, also called Baratakan Kalara, is the only vault that researchers are still unable to open. It has a solid iron door that lacks locks or knobs. 2 cobras decorate the door, suggesting that what lies beyond is sacred.
So cool. So cool. Okay, again, this does not break the basement rule. If it's a basement door, we don't go down there. This is like the door in The Mummy that Evie like knows how to open. That's the door we all want to go behind, except it floods. You know The Mummy. Anyways, that is super cool. I love the idea of just accidentally stumbling across billions of dollars. Because I really want that house with the secret library and the wine cellar in the basement. I really, really want that. Anyways, guys, I've been your host, Rachel Fisher. It's spooky season, so instead of take care and stay scared, I'm gonna say stay spooky. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care, guys. It's spooky season. Anyways, it's completely unrelated. You get my point. Let's move on. Oh, right. Scary doors that should remain locked. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to what? Hey, that's what you call police. Hey, Captain. Shiny Captain. Can you go check out this basement and see if there's any dead bodies down there so I can sleep at night? That's how I'd approach that. Also, wow, the mic is very close to me today. Hello. Train of thought. Going back. Yeah, what? Like, my eye is twitching right now, so it's very distracting. I don't know why. It's been doing this for a week and a half. Anyways, see that violet? Oh, my eye is twitching. Can you see it? Can you kind of see it? Oh God. Okay.
Welcome